I'm Ilysa and welcome to Polymer Clay TV. Just one big announcement. We have released Polymer Clay Adventure 2016 out into the world, so it is now available for sign-up. So if you're interested in joining us on the Polymer Clay Adventure 2016 virtual retreat, now's the time to get signed up. We have all kinds of prizes we're giving away, and it's going to be a blast. There's 24 teachers this year, including myself and Kira, and just so much to learn, and we hope you'll join us. So today we're going to work on this little project. I had all these leaf molds, and I was like, I can find a way to just easily use all these and make it something really cool. So that was my mission. To use all of my different, or a few of my different leaf molds and make something really cool out of it. So I'm going to show you how I made this pendant, but let me just tell you the few things I'm going to be using. This is the forest leaves, and you've seen that one probably before with the fairy, when I did the fairy door project, which is the fairy door. So we're going to be using this as well. We're not going to be using the fairy door, but we're going to be using the mushroom and this little piece over here. So that's those, and I've got the maple leaf mold. We're going to be using that. And I've got this other leaf mold. It's called Falling Leaves. And then as you can see, I've got a ton of pan pastels sitting around me. So I'm going to use a lot of pan pastels. You know, this is the thing, and I purposely left the back open so you can see this. This looks like I used a bunch of different colors and started off probably with a brown clay or whatever. Well, that's not the case. The clay started off Spanish olive green. So I left this open to show you how I just pieced it together, but I'm going to create a back for this so that it looks nice and finished. But I just wanted to be able to show you that really what it is just a series of pieces from the different molds I just showed you that I've then created this really cool pendant with. And it was super easy to do. It was just a matter of playing around with the different pieces and adding them together and adding some pigments and pan pastels and stuff. And so, you know, it all just came together, and I thought it was so whimsical and fun and perfect for this time of year of fall where all the leaves are changing and it's getting beautiful outside. So anyways, let's get started. I already actually pre-molded the pieces we're going to use. And so here they are, and this is how I started before with this Spanish olive color. That's all it was. And let me put this here so we can follow along with that. I remember starting with this big maple leaf. So I just started by placing that there, and then I came and I pieced these on the side. So that's how I basically started the pendant. So it was just a matter of overlaying and piecing, you know, and blending together so that, you know, it looked like it went together and it wasn't just a bunch of pieces thrown together. So you get my gist. So, you know, you can do whatever you want. I'm just showing you how I did this piece. Okay, and so maybe you can see in the back here that I've just overlapped them on that. And then I came in with these two pieces. Okay, now those obviously are the maple leaf mold, but these here come off the forest, and I'm using this one right here. And they have a lot of detail which you'll get picked up when we start to add the pigment to it. So this I wanted to kind of look like it was coming out of there. So I kind of laid those over here and pieced that on. I'm trying to remember exactly how I did this, but this was pretty much the gist of it. Because I wanted it to be angled so it laid really nicely on my neck. I'm not much of a jewelry wearer, but I'm going to wear this because I really like how it came out. I thought it was just so fun and whimsical. So you can shape it however you want. And then I believe I added these on next. Okay, so let me look here. And so these go to actually help hide some of that. And these come from the Falling Leaves mold. And it's this small one actually. Okay, so we pieced that there. And then to build this other part, let me move this one aside. I did 3 and 3. So 3 going this direction that I kind of layered there on top of each other. And 3 going the other. Let's see, let's turn it back over so we can see exactly. And so this would turn over, going this way. Okay. And so we're just going to lay these on top of each other like so. And I laid this one on top of that one. And this is to connect these behind here to kind of make a finishing point. And so I'm just layering them on. I made 6 pieces of them. And I'm working on this wax paper because I want to be able to pick things up and move it easily, and it helps me do that. So I can just lift it up and then kind of work it in, oops, to where I need to get it to go, which is probably about, you know, I could even overlap this a little more if I didn't want it as wide. It just all depends to, you know, your personal taste. And I'm working upside down, so I can't really see what I'm doing. Let me look. This one's probably going to look a little different since I'm working upside down, but you'll get the gist. There you go. I like that. And so, let me turn this back around. Now after that, I had this piece here, which basically helps to all anchor it all and kind of finish it off. And that went there. And then this part of it becomes the loop that I can hang it with. See how I did that? And then I just used my finger to meld it on, which I'll show you. So again, we gotta lift it up. And just be careful when you're doing this because everything's not gelled together yet. You know, so you want to create a loop on the back, like so. So that it then, I'm going to cut off that little piece right there. I don't need that. So now you have an anchor, you know, on which to actually be able to hang it. And so now let me line this all back up. So I distorted it a little as I was moving it around. So you do need to be careful as you're moving it, you know, so that you get it to stay nice for you. And so then I came back on top of here, added my little flowers, like so. And these came out off of the fairy door. That's this part of the mold here. And I did make two mushrooms, but when I worked on it in the house, I brought them out here and lost one on the way. So I gotta make another one. So that again was also from the fairy door mold. And just condition your clay as you would any mold. Push it in. I like to use my rod to help. And then, let me move this a second. And then just shave it off, the extra, or however you decide to mold. And that looks good. So now I've got myself another mushroom. Real easy. And that's what I like about it. You know, I like that it looks so cute and it's so fallish. You know, I'm going to lift this up underneath here and that's where I'm going to place my mushroom. You know, it's just so whimsical and fun. And, you know, these would make some really cute gifts too. So there you have that. And then I just rolled up a little bit of clay and I stamped it like so with the word grow. And then just added some pan pastels. So let's just do that right now. Add some pan pastels so I can show you. And really, that's just a matter, once again, of your personal preferences, what color combination you're going for. I wanted the green to be the background color. That's what I was going for. But I wanted it to be in shades that reminded me of fall. So I kind of picked those colors, you know, because when you're in fall, when it's fall time, you see lots of yellows and reds and you know, coppery colors, and so that's what I went with. And by the time I got done, it barely looked like they were green. It was originally green, as you can see from this piece. You know, look at the difference on this side versus this side. You know, it started out green, but went a whole nother direction with that one. But that's what I like about it. I mean, you know, you could leave it, by all means, you could leave it green. But I really like the idea of you know, decorating it yourself and adding that your own personal touch and what you like. And personally, I wanted something that represented fall. And I know around here, those leaves are coming in, and you know, yellows and reds and oranges and just beautiful, gorgeous colors. And so that's what I did. Now, the red color, you do want to be a little ginger with, because it's very, very, very strong. So, you know, just add little splashes with that, with the red. And then you can come back in and then blend. And you can always go over it, you know, with other colors. There's no rules to this, you know. You just have fun with it and just add until you like it. I liked this purple color. I thought this was so nice. The violet shade. It kind of, to me, I felt like it really helped to finish it off. And I'll show you what I mean by that. I went around on the edges of all the leaves. Okay, and it darkened the edges, but you know, it's not going to be purple. You know, it just gave it a nice look, I felt. So that's what I did. I went around all the edges on the whole piece with this purple color. And I thought it really pulled it all together nicely and made it look even more fallish. I'm working upside down, remember, guys, so I don't know exactly what I'm doing here. So, and then you could always come back and add a little more color to it. And, you know, it's just a bunch of layers is what I really did. Just a bunch of layers, and really kind of, you know, added my own touch to it so that I wasn't looking at just this green piece of clay that was not exciting to me. But, you know, it had some character and had some fall characteristics. So there you have it. It's that simple. Go ahead and bake this now. You can bake it for about 25-30 minutes at the temperature recommended on the clay. If you wanted to add, you know, the word grow, I just used a little piece of clay and stamped it with the word grow, which I should have right here. And then did the same thing with the pan pastels so that it blended all in. So I just put the word grow right in there. And there you have it. Simple, super cute, and easy to do, but looks really, really nice. So have fun with it, and have a great day. Thanks for joining me.